On Saturday, October 6th, approximately 200 volunteers gathered on a rainy morning to begin construction on a playground on the grounds of Camp Agawam. Things kicked off at 8 a.m. with breakfast, then teams were assembled to work on various aspects of the playground.
We actually kicked off at 8:30, and then we broke out into a bunch of different teams. So we had folks building some of our wood projects. So we built 16 benches today and 10 picnic tables and a gaga pit and a couple of tree benches and a bike rack. We also had people over moving mulch all day. We had people mixing concrete all day. And then we had people out in the fields making sure that they were putting together all the different playground components that went in and were installed right behind me. So we had people divided up into a bunch of different teams, all coming together to make one new play space in just 6 hours.
The project was made possible thanks to a grant from the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation in conjunction with the nonprofit organization Kaboom.
Kaboom is the national nonprofit dedicated to ensuring that all kids get the access to play that they need to thrive. And one of our biggest and longest standing initiatives is by building playgrounds. We've been building playgrounds since 1996, and today actually marks our 1,116th Kaboom built, community built playground. And so we are really here to make sure that kids are getting the access to play that they need, because we see it as more than just a way to have fun. Play is a muscle builder and a brain expander and a friend maker, and so it's really important for kids to be able to come out and play and have this opportunity to have a really cool play space like this.
So went through the grant process, did some interviews with Kaboom, and we were in the finalists. Then they had submitted us to the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Foundation. We were approved, and then we had a design day with all of the kids. They got to design their dream playground, and then we worked on getting volunteers as well as sponsors and donations for food and everything to make this day possible.
Despite uncooperative weather, including a lightning delay, the majority of the playground was completed within 6 hours.
I mean, we had lightning and thunder, and I mean, it was raining hard. I mean, we had to pump out the water from, it was thick water. Everybody's shoes are soaked, and you know, the wet socks feeling is no fun. And we were like really kind of in the first third of the construction. So I was a little bit apprehensive that we would be able to muscle through, but the Kaboom people were like, we're finishing this thing today. And then the weather really did cooperate with us. So the one thing that I've always said is when there's a need in our community, man, Orion residents step up, and they do big. And you know, a week or so ago, Jenny, who's been just a rock star organizing all this, you know, we were at about 100 volunteers, and we're like, what are we gonna do? You know, we got this amazing grant, this amazing structure, and we don't have enough people to build it. And it just like always, people in Orion step up. And I think that's the biggest takeaway is not just this playground, but the memories that everybody that suffered through the rain and, you know, hit their thumb with a hammer and all those things, like just the sense of community pride that we did this together.
While the construction was going on, families were invited to help celebrate Camp Agawam's 100th anniversary. Visitors were able to enjoy games and activities, a petting zoo, and even a hayride through the campgrounds.
Yeah, Camp Agawam was founded in 1918 by the Boy Scouts, and we purchased the camp about 4 years ago. And the Boy Scouts were kind of in a downsizing mode, so we were able to come in and sort of save the camp, not let this turn into some development. And there's so much history here, 100 years of history. And so today is the celebration, the centennial celebration. There's lots of activities going on out here. If anyone has any energy left, I think the kids still have a little bit of energy, but the parents might want to take a seat. But it's a really exciting day for us out here.
Although most of the playground was completed within the 6-hour window, it wasn't quite ready yet for kids. Concrete has to set and padded flooring still needs to be installed. It was announced the playground will be open to the public within a week or two. For more information about the organization that helped make this happen, visit kaboom.org.